Okay, so gonna do a review for the Pope's Exorcist, starring Russell Crowe. Start with the non-spoilers. I liked it. Um, it's an Exorcist movie, so you know what you're getting there. Uh, so if you're not really into Exorcist movies, you're probably not gonna really like this. But Russell Crowe's really good. You know, he's a really solid actor. The basic plot is uh, this father was in a car. He gets killed in a car accident. His son was in the car, and his son hasn't spoken since. And when he dies, he gives his wife this house, this like old, not like castle, but it's old estate in Spain. And there's it's also used to be an abbey, like a church. And so they go there because they have no money. So they have to rent. So she just has enough money to renovate it, and then she's gonna sell it. And so they go there. It's like really creepy. And this is in the trailers. The kid gets possessed. And then they bring in the Pope's exorcist, Russell Crowe, and Russell Crowe works directly under the Pope. It's his bishop. But the rest of it seems like the other people who run the Catholic Church don't really like him. He's kind of presented as like kind of like a loose cannon. I don't know, kind of, and he kind of has a darker past too. Um, so so then they bring him in there, and he does the exorcism, and there's another priest there, a Spanish priest, and that's kind of it. The director did Overlord, which I liked from 2018. I don't think I've seen any of these other movies. Julius, Avery. I haven't seen anything else. Oh, he did Samaritan. I've been meaning to watch that actually with Stallone. I wonder if that's any good. Um, but anyways, so I guess that's pretty much it for the non spoilers part. Now we'll do this. Now we'll go into spoilers. Um, so Russell Crowe was in because this takes place in like 87 or something, 89 or something. So he was in World War II. He was a partisan fighting against the German mustache men, and he basically, like, everyone gets killed that he's with. They're fighting against occupation by them, and everyone that he's with gets killed, and then he acts like he got killed. I don't know if he got shot, but he acts like he's dead, and then that saves his life. But everyone else died that he's with all his friends, and it haunts him because it's like it's kind of cowardly, he thinks, and I don't really blame him, but it's like pretty pretty bad time. So this kind of haunts him, and he goes to do the exorcism, and the kid kind of plays on that. I mean that he's possessed, and also plays on. There was this woman that he thought was possessed, but then he says that she has a mental illness. So I'm not really sure, but then later she hurts herself. Um, so she's gone, and he has like all these regrets, and um he's trying to overcome them, but the the demon that's possessing the kid or whatever is uses that against him, and craziness ensues. I mean, it's like a mini exorcism movies, but I did think it was it I did think it was it's fine. I enjoyed it. I mean, I don't think it's like amazing. Um, it's the director is I think pretty good. Like I said, I liked one of his other movies. Um, like the little kids, a decent actor. The acting's all pretty good, and in this abbey, there has this dark history that no one knew about. I don't know if I'm getting this right, but it was like part of the Spanish Inquisition happened there, and um, there's like an underground tomb, which is like pretty much where this haunting comes from, and it's like implied that the Spanish Inquisition started by a priest who was possessed and convinced like the king and queen to start the Spanish Inquisition. So so it was like that was actually done by an evil entity, and and then in connection to that, also, like basically the kid says, "Bring me the priest." He comes there, so the demon wants to possess Russell Crowe, and then he says, "So I can get a priest into the Vatican," but he possesses him, and then like 10 minutes later, he gets exorcised by the other priest, the younger Spanish priest, and he also has a past where he was hooking up with this woman. I think when he was a priest, which isn't allowed, and then she was like, leave the church and to come with me, and then but he wouldn't do it. So he's kind of haunted by that regret. I guess there's a number. This movie has that's a theme. It's like a bunch of regrets, and so. But apparently, the character is based on a real person that existed. Uh, Personal. Let's see, Russell Crowe, Amorth, and Russell Crowe met with personal friends of Amorth, who's the priest, who's the Pope's exorcist that I think died in like 2016 or something. This is based on, and so he's met with personal friends of Amorth, Father Amorth, including one who accompanied Amorth on over 150 exorcisms in order to better know the character he was playing. Russell Crowe came up with the idea of Gabriele Amorth riding a Lambretta, which is like a little scooter that I think is made by Ferrari. I was like, whoa, Ferrari makes like bikes, and scooters. He was inspired by seeing priests driving through Rome on Lambrettas and wanted to include it in the film. While researching the life of Father Amorth, Russell Crowe discovered that Amorth's personal favorite movie was The Exorcist, 1973. So much so that Amorth became good friends with its director, William Friedkin, who later directed a documentary of Amorth's works as an exorcist, The Devil and Father Amorth, 2017. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, this is definitely. I mean, it's like every exorcism movie is influenced by the original Exorcist. I mean, there's even some turning heads. There's even some spider walking. Um, Writing on the chest, like when blood. So I don't know. It's just some trivia, but there's some beautiful locations. Some of it is in Rome. Um, some of it actually, Russell Crowe speaking Italian. So I wonder if he learned Italian or just learned those lines in Italian. And there's some Latin and overall, I liked it. It's a decent looking movie. The director, I think, has some talent. Um, so yeah, if you're into exorcism movies, if you like the original Exorcist, this may be something that you're into. I'm not sure if it flopped. It made like 75 million at the box office. I don't know what the budget was, but it couldn't have been that much. So maybe it made some money, but yeah, if you're into those types of movies, um, check it out. Overall, I liked it, so that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That's it.